What's up, guys? We're here, Archeworld, OpenSea.io, checking out the collection and some interesting news that has happened. These small standard lands have risen up significantly. We touched upon this about last week. It's saying that the lands were probably going to go up in value. It looked like they were seeing an upward trajectory. They were as little as 20 Matic for a small land. Now you can see the cheapest one on OpenSea is 38.8, but roughly 40 Matic. And some people might be like, well, no one's actually buying them. We can check the activity and we can see that activity is actually rising. So you can see this right here is the volume. It's showing how many are being bought and sold. And it dipped all the way down. And now you can see the slight uptick. And then also we can scroll back and see the actual sales that have been happening. So we can see here some of the larger lands. And then here is a small land sold for 40 Matic. So they do actually sell at 40 Matic. It's not instantaneously, right? And so there are some other ones that sold at 35, 34, 33. These things do not sell instantly. There's not like super overwhelming demand that people are going to buy them right this second. It's going to take days, maybe even weeks to sell your Matic, sell your land. So you put it up, you list it, and someone might come and buy it, you know, today, tomorrow, the next day, a week, 2 weeks, etc. But there are sales that are happening, and it is a waiting game here, guys. If you do want to sell quick and fast, you are going to have to undercut significantly, and of course, you're going to have to advertise. Advertising is key. Most people do not advertise their Matics or their NFTs, and they just simply put them up and let them be. If you advertise in the Discord, in game, and other places, you will attract more buyers to your stuff and they will sell faster, potentially at higher prices. Obviously, it helps if you advertise and you have the lowest price available, because that's like, ooh, you know, no reason to buy anything else. If you advertise a small land and you're like, I'm selling it for 45 Matic, well, they're going to come to OpenSea and they're going to see, well, I could buy this one for 38, or I could buy this one for 40, I could buy this one for 40, right? So if you advertise yours for 45, you're going to have a lot more competition. If you advertise yours and you say 38.7 Matic, you really have no competition. Like, you're the cheapest one out there. And the only reason they would want something else is if they want a different server, right? Because there are different servers, and different servers will have different prices, just like different locations will also have different value to different people. So you can see these are all Mahadavi, and these are all on the NA. Oh, no. So these two are in Asia. This is on NA server 2. And over here, these are Asia server 2. And this is an NA server 2. So it looks like the NA server 1 ones are a little bit more valuable. There are less for sale. Another thing that is to note is that once people get these NFTs and they're long-term holders like myself, who has about 100 of these things, I'm not selling my NFTs. I'm keeping them. So once more and more people are like me that acquire these and they're like long-term holders, those are essentially locked up. They're not going to be put for sale unless the prices rise significantly. You're going to have to offer something really, really valuable for me to like even consider selling my land NFTs. I'm personally using them and enjoying them and keeping them. I have no plans on selling them. So once people kind of lock them up like that, there's going to be less and less for sale on the auction house sites here. Anyway, guys, some interesting things to think about. I don't think we're going to see massive spikes anymore right now. I think we're kind of done. I think we're going to settle around this 40. But you might be able to find some good deals. You might be able to find some 35s that pop up here and there. Who knows? Like, there's only a couple at the 40, 45 Matic range. We could see spikes, but I think it is just a little bit too expensive, because right now, 50 Matic is around $35. It's kind of better just to rent small lands in the game, because small lands in the game are about 100 or 90 BSLT, so it's only about $2 to rent for a month. So if you are looking at this stuff, it's going to take you a long time to get your money back here, around 17 or 18 months to kind of pay off this land NFT if you bought it here for 50 Matic. So I think, you know, right now the cost benefit is more in the renting favor. And so people should be renting up the lands rather than buying them. But that is just my own personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching as always.